Coach Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com. For the last 5 games, been decided by 5 points or less. Just what are you seeing for your group, and how badly do you want them to get one for the effort they're putting forward?
Growth. I see out of this group is just complete growth. They're understanding time, score, situations, competing on the second night of a back-to-back, similar to the Boston-Chicago scenario. I mean, they're just continuing to compete at a high level against very good basketball teams. And, this is we're putting ourselves in position every single night, which is giving us a chance.
That kind of, position as you're talking about for on the final play, what were you trying to get out of there? And was that the look you wanted for Gary there in the corner?
Well, at the end, it was a little bit of confusion because the different positions were on the floor. What we were trying to do was get the ball back into T. Ross's hands because his pace and his speed. But again, at the end of the day, Franz turned the corner with a great opportunity to get to the rim, and then the spray out, which was the right play to kick it out to Gary in that situation.
Obviously you're adjusting with Wendell out. How tough was it in certain stretches on the glass against the Wizards team?
I think in the first half we did a good job on the glass. Again, I have to go back in the second half, and they just started crashing the glass as a small unit. Gafford hurt us a little bit. Kuzma hurt us on the glass. I just really think that obviously Kuzma ended up with 22 rebounds. That's a game right there. Just making sure we, keeping him off the glass. That was big.
We've seen Terrence get hot before. Just what kind of, effort did you see from Terrence tonight?
Terrence is special. I mean, he's an elite shooter and scorer. And I mean, he's been great for this group. He's been great for these guys, just constantly communicating. The guys know when to find him. I thought it was a beauty to watch him go, and guys understanding where he was on the floor and trying to find him. And he created so many difficult shots and problems for them. So, again, he's been fantastic.
Questions on Zoom? Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thank you, guys.
We'll be back with
Terrence, Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com. Your group's been in close games for these last 5, have been decided by 5 points or less. What kind of progress are you seeing, from the group over the course of the last 5 games?
I think we're making a bigger emphasis on, last 5 minutes of the game, last 3 minutes of the game. That's usually what it comes down to in every game. And I think we're just doing a better job of understanding, time, score, situation. And, the outcomes haven't, been what we like, but we're sticking with it. And, we're learning, we're growing, we're making improvements. So, we're going to get over this hump eventually.
You guys were obviously adjusting without Wendell, but how much was the glass a factor tonight?
What is this, race half? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, anytime, you play smaller, that's one of the issues, but we got the the rebounds that we needed down the stretch, and we gave ourselves a chance. But yeah, I mean, you definitely feel more of a presence with Wendell.
You've been through tough stretches with teams in your career. For a young group like this that's playing in close games, just how important is it to keep your heads up, stick with the process, and what do you think it'll take for you to get over the hump?
Honestly, this is good. I mean, it's all experience. It's all learning. I mean, everybody goes through this. Everybody at some point in their career goes through ups and downs like this. But I think it'll be good, for the young guys down the line, because after a while, there's not going to be too many situations they haven't seen. So, we're getting better day by day, but, still some more work to do.
You've had plenty of hot offensive nights throughout your career. What were you seeing tonight, and what allowed you to help get you in such a hot rhythm?
Just staying ready. Just kind of reading what the defense was giving me, and I kind of got into my groove early, so I just felt good.
You see this team again in a couple nights.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to see from your team in that outing?
The same thing we did tonight. We brought a lot of defensive pressure. RJ does a phenomenal job of getting into the ball, and everybody else was helping. We were all trying to make it as hard as possible for Brad, and we made him work tonight for a lot of his shots. So I mean, we just have to bring that energy out, play at that energy level again, and just take it to them and just understand time, score, situation down the stretch.
Okay, we had just one question on Zoom. Obviously, your 20 straight points. You share that magic record with Tracy McGrady now. What does that mean to you?
Man, I know it's such a minuscule little, statistic, but growing up, T-Mac's my favorite player, one of my favorite players. So to share something like that with him is special. Not much else to say.
Dan, go ahead.
You got Kobe on Zoom.
Go ahead, Kobe.
Hey, Terrence. I think Dan mentioned about how close you guys have been playing these last few games, especially, I guess, to start off the new year. I guess what's been the one biggest area of growth you've seen from the team in crunch time, from the start of the season compared to now, or I guess the start of the year compared to now, too?
Just the IQ part. I mean, even in the Detroit game, there was a possession where we had a rebound. And then, right off the bat, I think we all called timeout because there was a couple games before that where, we got a rebound, took a couple dribbles, and we couldn't advance it. So it's just little things like that, to get the guys to understand. It goes a long way. I mean, everything comes down to one possession, execution. And we're doing better and better, but, there's still some room for improvement. And, games like this, I know it sucks at the, in the real time and time being, but for the most part, it's going to help down the line.
Okay, thank you.